6:53, time for the morning sprint.
Josh Spider here in studio with your first warn traffic.
Guys, we're seeing some slowdowns on the westbound Beltline between Stoughton and Verona roads. No incidents in the immediate Madison Metro. Down in Janesville, I-39 northbound, the exit ramp to East Racine Street, we're seeing a few delays due to a crash. And of course, the impacts that we're seeing between Janesville and Madison due to that semi-rollover near County Road N. And we've got a live look at that scene at this hour. You can see some major impacts right now. So if you were heading south or heading north rather from the south heading up into Madison, you're gonna want to give yourself some extra time. Guys, back to you.
Josh, thank you so much. And we also want to remind you all that high school students in the Lake Mills School District will not be in school today. This is due to a water issue in the building. On Monday, crews found water pouring out of the ceiling, and right now they say there are several rooms that are seeing flooding. Crews worked all day yesterday to clean and dry the area. So today they will test for air quality. Elementary and middle school students will be in class as normal.
Dane County accepting a bid from Frank Productions to bring nearly $100 million to renovate Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Frank Productions, the only group to bid on the public-private partnership. They own venues like the Sylvie, the High Noon Saloon, and Majestic, and they're owned by Live Nation.
President Trump is in Switzerland today addressing government and business leaders at the World Economic Forum. His visit comes as the European Union announced an emergency meeting to discuss the threats of tariff hikes on European nations if they do not cooperate with his bid to acquire Greenland.
A judge dismissing Ridgeland Farms case against advocacy group Dane for Dogs, its founders, and a former farm employee. Ridgeland says they interfered with its contractual relationship, though a judge ruled that the group's actions are protected by free speech, and Ridgeland did not bring enough evidence to support these claims.
The state assembly has passed a bill regulating AI data centers. The bill requires these centers to use a closed-loop water system, and it would also stop construction costs to be passed on to your utility bill. The bill now moves to the Senate. A spokesperson for Governor Evers says it's unlikely he will support the measure.
Former Sun Prairie West Dean of Students pleading guilty to a federal charge of producing child pornography. In the plea, Robert Gilkey Messigeyer admits to arranging a secret meeting with a student and asking for and receiving naked photos and videos of the student. He still faces 15 separate child sex crime charges on the state level, which he's pleaded not guilty to.
We're done with the snow for this morning, but impacts still felt out there. We do have more snow that's in the forecast later in the day. Snow squalls are going to be possible 4 to 10 p.m. Very low visibilities and slick travel. I think there'll be impacts to late afternoon, early evening commutes again, up to another additional inch of snow. I think most see a trace amounts up to an inch, but there could be localized 2 inches. Those places that see the heaviest snow band and where snow squalls are going to be possible. That's the afternoon and evening. And then we've got more alert days for bitter cold in the forecast as we get into Thursday night through Sunday morning.